just gems.
Woo, gems. Dance.
Yeah, it's a good dance.
It's a gem dance.
Gem dance. Mr. Gem dance. What?
Go for that first.
Yeah. It's the obnoxious one, yeah? It's obnoxious because it's this game. All the gimmicks, it's like, oh, I'll choose this one.
I'm going to choose the one that no one likes.
I'm sure there's people that like it. I'm not a big fan. And you don't seem to be either.
I wonder what gave you that impression.
You being like, oh, I don't like it.
Yep. Yeah. It's easy.
That's a lot of gems, isn't it?
Well, it looks it, at least. It's enough to get you back up to 20 grand.
There's a mole in this somewhere.
Why'd you dig the last bit?
Because it might be money and them. Do you ever consider that?
I don't remember ever giving.
I don't know the specific law of the game. Okay. The worst part. Jesus, dude. I should fight one of these just for the record. So how do you say you beat them? You
Just bounce on the head.
Oh! How did I fall?
There's a pit.
No, I mean I jumped. I saw the
Oh.
pit and I tried to jump. I must have mispressed again because or maybe I jumped as I was falling. But that was kind of annoying. I feel like I should beat that enemy once though. You know. Really, me? These ones are annoying because you can't bounce them from above.
Okay.
Yeah, you can use ceilings to make that. Thanks, stupid gimmick. Oh, I don't like the delay as well. Okay. Jump. Why aren't you dead?
Take quite a lot of hits.
That'll be why I never killed. Unfortunately, I can't get that.
Yeah.
Because I can't use it. Anyway, I'm in the right place, so let's get going. Dig in. Don't mind if you do. Ooh. I'm not a big fan of the bubble platform. Oh damn it, me. The bubble's cool. Ah, yes, the ones that can't be killed. Or can't be killed by conventional shovel means.
As far as I know, can't be killed.
Yeah, there might be an item that kills them, but I'd be surprised. Ooh. Oh, come on. I find them really annoying. The Yank ones. They are definitely the
Apple. Ah, yes.
Good thing you can't kill those guys. This would be hard. It's not. But it is actually a nice use of. It's a good way to use mechanics. That's it. I like how basically I'm talking to. Cool. So, ask me some more questions about Silver Knight Side. And it doesn't have to be directly relevant to the stage.
Yeah, I know it doesn't have to be relevant to the stage. I think. What do you think could have been added to this stage? Like, not to this stage, to this game. Like, any features or characters or any ideas you'd have put in?
The main
yourself
feature
personally?
that I don't like there being is, to my knowledge, there's nothing that tells you if you've gotten everything in the level. Like, let's say I beat the game and I'm like, okay, there's one music note I don't have, and I can't remember exactly where I got all of them. Getting that one music note, I'll have to scour every inch of every level, because there's no mark, to my knowledge, that shows, yes, you've got all the music notes in this level, or you found every treasure chest, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I would literally just put a thing that just like in Kirby, how it shows you what
cogs you've got.
cogs you've got on what levels, yeah, and in Mario, what coins you've got on what levels, so that you know where to get the other coins, and you don't have to think. It's the challenge of finding the coins in the level, rather than the challenge of finding the coins in the game, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Which I think is a much more manageable and fun task, because I don't think anyone really enjoys the bit of a game that they're trying to 100%.
And it also tells you the order.
Yes.
Gives you a chronology.
Yes, that would be I wouldn't be bothered if that wasn't there so much, but certainly I'd like some sort of kind of thing, if you know what I mean. Something that shows that they're there. You can understand that, can't you? Why someone would want that? I think it's quite a simple, realistic. Shouldn't be hard to implement. I'm quite surprised it's not actually a thing, to be honest, just because it's so simple and I thought someone else would have suggested it. Unless they really wanted that idea of kind of, you have to scour the whole thing. But that doesn't really seem like that would be that fun. I mean, maybe some people enjoy it, but I certainly don't. I have to...
You have to open it, but you don't have to share it.
Yeah.
You just speak to Chester. What do you think Yacht Club Games are going to do next then?
I don't know. Well, we know that they're doing extra stuff for this. But after that, I got no idea.
Do you ever want to see a sequel to this game?
Yeah, I would. I don't know if you'd necessarily need to make a sequel, or if you would just want to make downloadable extra kind of like stories and stuff, just because, well, really, if you're making a sequel, you're either changing a thematic design or something, or a gameplay thing. If you're literally just making more of the same thing again, at this day and age, you just make it a DLC story, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if they didn't want to change gameplay, and all they wanted to do was add a bit more story, add some new levels of bosses, and add new gadgets or new gear, then all they would need to do would be to add stuff to this. If they wanted to change the thematics of the game, or the design, or the gameplay, which they really wouldn't need to and probably shouldn't, because it's to a very high level, some would say almost perfected, and I would be inclined to agree with them. Then yeah, so a sequel. So I guess I really wouldn't want to see a sequel, because I think the game is really, like, you know, I would rather just see additions to this, because the game is in a state where I don't think it really needs a sequel. Kind of like TF2. It's like, the game it knows what it wants to be, and it does what it wants to be well. It doesn't really need a sequel, because they can just add, unless they're changing the core mechanics of the game or the tone, which I think would be an odd choice, then there's really no need to like make a sequel if you're not.
Yeah.
I don't think there needs to be a Team Fortress 3 unless they really want to make a new overhaul with a bunch of new characters and really start from scratch. But why do you do that when you have TF2? It's great.
Okay,
Sort of thing here.
What kind of DLC would you want to see then? Like, because you know of Breeze and Plague Knight.
Yeah, well...
Are there any others you'd want to see, or any new things you'd want to see from them?
Well, let's see. Of course, more new stories. Like new stories and adventures of, what's it called? Shovel Knight would be interesting, of course. But I would also not mind seeing, maybe like a kind of, well, an adventure as, Shovel Knight that you do where you, what's it called? Like, it's one where you're constantly with Shovel Knight and it's kind of built on that.
Knight.
What? Shield Knight. Where you're constantly with Shield Knight and it's kind of built on that AI co-op thing. Or maybe a co-op mode where one of you is Shield Knight and one of you is Shovel Knight, where one of you acts as the spear and the other is the shield. Sort of deal. That would be very interesting. If not that, you know, being able to see more about the other characters or playing as them would be interesting. As well as maybe an arena mode. Like almost like a kind of like, you know, Ratchet and Clank always have like kind of like arena kind of coliseum that you could fight in.
Yes.
Oh really? I don't like, one thing I don't like about the level is the checkpoints are spread in a way that I don't like. That was dumb of me. What's it called? What's it called? Sorry, what was I? Well, they're basically kind of a sort of like, you're in a kind of an enclosed almost like boss room, and you know, they're spawning enemies with different rounds and stuff. Just like a kind of a small little DLC. Basically just like a little coliseum. Yeah. So for example, like the earliest level, like, and they might be themed, so like, you know, there might be a Tinker Knight, like coliseum room, and then when you beat it, you get that kind of trophy or challenge kind of completed. And maybe when you get them all, maybe like doing each one gets you like a little puzzle piece, and like finishing it gets you the full puzzle, and it's like a really good sprite. Or maybe it gets you like pieces towards like a treasure, and it's like a story thing. You know, just something like, you do this, you get award for doing it all, and it's fun along the way. You know, what this game has been really the whole time.
Okay.
Just one that's focused on like kind of in like room encounter battles. Also Boss Rush, I know they have one kind of like as a story option, but having just like the option to be able to pick a Boss Rush, if you know what I mean, from the menu would be nice.
Yeah, maybe if once you've completed the game,
yeah,
it kind of just, you could even put it into the story. If you ever want to rematch, just ask, kind of thing.
Yeah, I get it.
And then you could either pick to do a boss rush, or you could pick to fight an individual, or if you just want to fight the boss again.
And also maybe do a boss rush that's no magic healing, no weapon healing sort of thing. That'd be interesting, right?
Yeah.
Like a hardcore boss rush. Like that wouldn't be a full DLC, but just a little thing to add. So yeah, okay. In terms of DLC, more story, things exploring more characters, similar to Plague Knight, and maybe like a two-player co-op or one-player with AI sort of teamwork centered kind of gameplay. That'd be interesting.
Yeah. I'd love to see something either from the view of Black. I know it's no different really in how he plays, but I'd love to see Black Knight's story in the lead up.
Oh, oops.
I'd love to see Black Knight's fighting, like his story in the lead up to everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like him trying to save Shield Knight from it all.
Yes, that would be interesting.
And what the fuck he went through to try and get to that final boss room.
Shit. Luckily there was one quite close by, but I will go into that room. That room's going to be a pain though. I really hate the X-Files. I'm just gonna say. They suck. Oh, really? I forgot that. I've never liked that checkpoint placement because it kind of tricks you into thinking you can do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever done that before?
Nearly did it.
Did I stop you?
No, I mean on my console I nearly did it.
Oh really? That was me being It happened after you stopped asking questions, so answer me questions. Ask me questions.
Okay then. If you were to see a single character being given another story who hasn't already been given one, which would you want?
Ooh.
as an individual?
Well, Shield Knight first, I think, just because it makes the most thematic sense.
So being Enchantress or
being Shield Knight, or maybe both. But like, I think Shield Knight as a character is not underused, but has lots more potential and is an interesting character. You know, Shield Knight is Shovel Knight's kind of fighting companion. We don't really get to see much of her because for the whole game she is the Enchantress.
Yeah. Okay. So what kind of elements about her would you explore? Would you explore like...
I'm not sure I would explore her character. Like, well, one, she'd have interesting gameplay, having a more defensive focus on stuff. But more than that, like, it would be interesting based on the idea that what's it called? Well, like, it just seems like, you know, people like Black Knight and Shovel Knight should probably get stories first because they are, you know, the most important and the protagonists. Well, you know, they're kind of the ones that we're rooting for. Black Knight at the end, not so much before that, for obvious reasons. He's made up to seem like what piss me.
Why?
Yep. So I feel like they should get attention first. Although, like, if it were to be one of the bosses who would go first, to put them in order of what? Well, I mean, I personally do like what's it called? Plague Knight a lot.
Yeah.
But
which we have.
Yes, I wouldn't mind seeing Tinker Knight because that would be interesting. I just think because Tinker Knight's cool and also like it would be very different. Like because he's not a physical fighter man himself, so it'd be to do with like machinery and stuff like that. I just think it'd be quite interesting. We'll save the rest of the conversation. Actually, no, you know we can do it. I'm not full health for this one, so I don't do that.
Me gems, me vessel, me ocean. Your very presence tarnishes.
You are to lay claim to the sea itself. Your creeds know no bound, Treasure Knight.
Your hands are no less dirty. Even now, war is a pain for your avarice.
You never explained this.
Let us do winner take all.
Really? Can I have all of this? Because that would be great. Let's see.
How I wouldn't take all. I mean, I'll take all if I win. And you'll take jack all if you win.
Oh, that's interesting. You didn't.
Never seen that happen before.
Yeah, me neither.
Seen that happen enough times to me. Game over.
Oh, get yourself, come on.
Impale yourself.
Oh!
In the arm cannon that time.
Yeah.
He just disarmed himself with his own arm.
Disarm! Anyway. So, back to, Plague Knight I think deserves it, like, quite a lot. I'd like to see Tinker Knight.
What just means the choice of Reeds?
Yes, well, I mean, Reese is the most interesting probably out of all them, and he was an interesting character. He's just kind of...
Third Phantom Striker, mate.
Yeah, but, well, he's mysterious and all, but doesn't, like... He probably wouldn't work as well thematically.
No.
I'm gonna catch her. What's it called? I'm gonna say something. No, I can't remember what.
You actually die during these?
Probably.
That's something interesting. What happens if you die during
I
these?
don't know, but it looks like I might find out.
Nah, I don't think you know. I'll use this Night Shield to save you.
It helps.
We used to fight in this manner.
Polar Knight is mysterious and shows a past with Shovel Knight, and that could be interesting to explore, but maybe leaving it kind of enigmatic could be better.
I'd rather explore Shovel Knight's past and find out about Polar Knight.
Rather than play as Polar Knight.
Yeah, because I think Polar Knight's a bit too big for it.
Unless maybe you do both.
Yeah.
You have like a little bit of both play. I know that there's some people who I like as a character, but don't feel that they should get their own stuff for a while. So, for example, people like Spectre Knight.
Yeah, do you want to go hand in the music sheets and we'll call it an episode?
Yeah, I'll do that.
We'll continue the conversation while we do so.
Yes. So there's Spectre Knight. I feel that I don't think should get one for a while, if at all. Same for King Knight, although I do like him as well. I feel like Mole and Treasure Knight don't really need it either.
Mole probably a bit more.
more, but
it might be interesting to see like how he rose to be like that king figure.
I wouldn't mind
from a grunt of the moles.
Yeah, I wouldn't seem to what's it called? I wouldn't mind seeing what's it called? Propeller Knight. So I think it really should be, for me, it should be Plague Knight should get one, Polar Knight should get one, Propeller Knight should get one, and Tink Knight should get one. That's half of them, isn't it?
Yeah, and then we can always, and then of course the main ones are Black Knight, Shield Knight.
I feel like those ones, like I don't think it needs to be done, or it needs to be done anytime soon, if at all. But
it could be interesting.
Yes, like those are.
It'd be nice to delve into.
For me, I feel like those are the ones that you could do it better with, just because they feel the most colourful, or they could add something that the game hasn't already kind of done before.
Yeah.
Do you want me to keep playing or stop or what?
Well, I think we can leave it there for now.
Yeah, I think we've been playing a while. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope the discussion's been interesting. If not, piss off! And
yeah, fuck you.
Unless you want to hire me.
Yeah, if you want to hire us, go ahead.
And please pay me over minimum wage.
Top tier?
Well, it doesn't need to be great, just not like, now I can afford nothing. So yeah, oh, he's looking cautious. Anyway, see you next time. Goodbye.
For a second I thought he was going to react to seeing a black guy like that. He's like the only black face.
Well, that's a stupid way to end it, but that's how I'm ending it, so bye.